Hey there, good morning to you, and thanks for joining us on this Thursday morning. I'm meteorologist Paul Goodlow.
And I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno. We are in a pattern right now where we could see day after day of scenes like that we saw last night. Severe weather actually isn't the only big headline out there. Paul, that jet stream you showed, that is not a progressive jet stream. That is a slow-moving pattern, which means some of the same areas will see severe weather risk day after day after day. You look at Wichita, Kansas. Again today, as you saw, we are in it. But again tomorrow, we are also looking at the risk of thunderstorms. Again firing, again possible severe weather into the afternoon and evening. This is tomorrow's forecast. And the red zone tomorrow goes from Wichita down through Oklahoma City again, all the way down into Texas, San Angelo. Same cities that we've been watching for the past couple of days continue again tomorrow and into the weekend. Torcons tomorrow, a 4 in western Texas. We go up into northwestern Texas and southwestern Oklahoma. This area, a 5 on our Torcon, a 4 for west central Oklahoma as well. All of these areas will be watching for the risk of storms with large hail, with very damaging winds, and that tornado risk as well. Things get really active tomorrow, even more active into the weekend as well. We show you how things are going to set up for your Friday. You look at places like Oklahoma City, hard hit yesterday. Likely that we will see thunderstorms in the area again on Friday afternoon, and you can see the risk of that storminess continues into the evening. It will bring very large hail, very damaging winds, and the threat for tornadoes on Saturday. Now, St. Louis is one of the spots that may see thunderstorms on Saturday. You're on the eastern edge of where we're likely to see any severe weather. But nonetheless, by Sunday, we're looking at that risk as well. So we've got a very busy weekend right here across the middle of the country. This is what's going to happen and what's going to ensue by the time we get to Saturday. Dew points have already been high, but they're about to get even higher. A lot of moisture in the atmosphere. We're going to see days and days of this Gulf moisture getting pulled northward. A lot of spots will see dew points in the 70s. That's going to mean this dry line is very sharp. That separates the moist air from the dry air. That will be one of the triggers to get thunderstorms going. Also, our surface low will be developing and strengthening. Again, other triggers along with our warm front and our cold front. And then, of course, the upper level energy coming in, and that's going to help with that turning of the winds with height, which is going to lead to that risk for storms that turn severe. And supercell thunderstorms here are very likely widespread across this area from Texas all the way up into Kansas and parts of Nebraska. Now, on Saturday, we're going to be watching for the Torcon to be a 5 in northern and northwestern Texas. We go into Oklahoma. These numbers are big. We've got a 6 in western and central Oklahoma. Again, this is a scale that goes from 0 to 10. So a 6 in western Kansas means a 60% chance of tornadoes forming. And it does look like the risk of tornadoes and very strong tornadoes is quite high here into Saturday. And Sunday, we're still looking at a very large area. It's slightly further east than we saw on Saturday, but now St. Louis getting closer to that severe zone. Kansas City in the severe zone on Sunday. And of course, at the Kansas Motor Speedway, you've got NASCAR this weekend. So we're watching this forecast very closely for you. Kansas was a busy state yesterday, guys, for severe weather. Radar getting busy. We've got thunderstorms all ready to track for you. A new severe thunderstorm warning just issued for Coffee, Lyon, and Osage counties here in Kansas. Again,
if it's 9 o'clock in the morning, you're seeing thunderstorms erupting right now and going severe. It is going to be another long and dangerous day up and down the Central Plains into Texas, even as far north as the Twin Cities as we head through this afternoon.
Yeah, there could be some quarter-size hail in this little cell right here. It's moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. Heads up on that. And there will be more to come today. Another concern will be, of course, heavy rain. And that's what happened last night, and there is more to come. Thanks for staying with us here on Weather Center Live. I'm Jen Carfagno.
And I'm Paul Goodlow. And again, another stormy day up and down the plains. This will just continue as well. We are tracking.
Well, NBC's Jay Gray is live in Oklahoma City this morning, where emergency officials are still assessing damage from yesterday's tornadoes. Jay, can you talk about what you are seeing now? Have residents been allowed to come back and take a look at the damage?
Yeah, Jen, we are seeing.
Jay, we were watching for that today, more severe weather. Now, you were talking about the RV park, and I don't know if you had a chance to visit that, but was that a place where people live long term, or was that a place where people were passing through town and staying for short stays?
Yeah, it was.
As you mentioned, we do have more weather to watch for today. Jay Gray, thank you for that report. The concern is it's not just today, it's right into the weekend that we are looking for thunderstorms and severe weather at that right across this area. We look at Wichita Falls, Texas, and your forecast today, thunderstorms, Friday thunderstorms, Saturday thunderstorms, Sunday. more thunderstorms. And today it's likely that we're going to see some storms with some large hail tomorrow as well. There is a tornado risk out there again. So let's go to tomorrow. And we are watching this area here from San Angelo up through Wichita Falls, up through Oklahoma City, into Wichita. You're hearing these same bigger cities and all the smaller communities around them day after day in the red zone, under the risk for severe weather. The torcons for you on Saturday are significant. We are expecting a big outbreak on Saturday. It is going to be a very busy day. That radar will get popping and keep going into the evening. Wichita Falls, a 5 on the torcon. Oklahoma City, a 6. Dodge City, Kansas, a 6. And you can see the timing there is late afternoon and continues into the evening. And then the risk for Sunday as well. I mean, you look at the same area. It is Mother's Day. We've got the risk for severe weather in Dallas, all the way up through Springfield and now up into Des Moines, Iowa. So some new cities getting into the mix as the threat goes just a little bit further east of where it has been, but it still encompasses a lot of the same cities that have been under the threat all week. So southern Oklahoma, north central Texas, we still have a tornado threat on Sunday, and that risk continues up into this area all the way through the afternoon and early evening. And also, Paul, we're keeping South Carolina coast is going to be dealing with this thing off the coast. Joining us now on the phone is Mike Emlaw of the National Weather Service in Charleston, South Carolina. Mike, thanks for being here. Let's talk about your biggest concerns when it comes to what's happening off the coast right now.